What we need is not more medications, but more education, because the best prescription is knowledge. This is Exposé coming to you live from Lagos, Nigeria, every Monday on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously. I'm your regular host, Tony Akinyemi. Don't forget, what we need is not more medication, but more education, because the best prescription is knowledge. Welcome to Exposé today, brought to you by the Shepherd's Flock International Church, and I'm your regular host. Tony Akinyemi is my name. We have with us today again Mrs. Glory Ogamba, the MD CEO of Gladexxy Global International. Is that so? I hope I got that name right, the company name. She's a graduate of Rafa Institute of Healthy Living, and she is into healthy living. She does all kinds of things and makes all kinds of things that will wow you and delight you. She makes pastries, bread, cake, cookies, all from different kinds of flours. Flour made from tiger nuts, flour made from rice flour, coconut flour, almond flour, oat flour. She uses the same thing to make milk as well. Rice milk, oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk, tiger nut milk. She also makes smoothies and makes vegetable juices as well as fruit juices and all kinds of shakes that you can take as your nightcap, just to kind of lull you to sleep. Because as you eliminate the dirty dozen, the unhealthy options, you can then bring in the healthy options. And so today, our focus is going to be on the juices rather than on the pastries and the nut milk and alternative to sugar that we discussed last week. So she'll be talking to us about juices and juicers to use to make the juices. Because people ask, how do I make the juices? What tools do I need? I've got a blender in my house. Can I just blend them and that will be juice? We want you to clarify the difference between blending and juicing and the advantages and disadvantages, the pros and the cons and what have you. And from the conversation we had with her last week, she actually told us that if you have all these things at home, you have your dehydrator, your blender, your juicer. She actually told us that nothing goes to waste. When you finish juicing, whatever you gather as the shaft or the waste from your juicing, you can deploy to do some other things for the house or for the business, as the case may be. So please join me to welcome Mrs. Glory Ogamba one more time. Raise your favorite emoji in the chat room to welcome Mrs. Ogamba.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us on Exposé today again.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be here again.
You're welcome. So we want to talk about juices and juicers. Can you first of all describe the kind of tools that people need to make their juices, their juicers, their smoothies, so people get these things clear up front before we start going into the juices themselves?
Right. Yeah, before I go into the juicing aspects, I want to say something, because when you go out there now, there are a lot of juice bars out there today. A lot of people are into juicing. Let me not say healthy juicing. A lot of people are into juicing for money making. Okay. But the different aspect of it is that what we learned in healthy living is why you juice. Why do you juice?
Okay.
Why do you go into it? We juice for health. And then when I talk about juicing for health, the kind of juicers we use is what makes the difference.
Okay.
You see a lot of people there, they combine a lot of things too, which when you look at them, I entered somewhere one day with my son and he looked at the combination because he has done model 1.
Okay.
So he looked at the combination there, he said, Mommy, this thing is wrong. go and tell them what they put there is wrong. I say, no, you can't do that.
So what you're saying is, even when you are blending or juicing fruits and vegetables, you cannot just combine
No. You don't do that.
You have to have appropriate combinations.
Combinations, yes,
all right.
sir.
Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah. Now, when you are juicing your fruits, if you want to juice your fruit, juice your fruits. If you want to juice your vegetables, do that. There are some fruits you can add to your vegetables, like the apples.
Okay.
They go well with the vegetables. There are some little ones, not all fruit that goes well with your vegetable.
Right.
So you have to be careful when you are mixing things. Know what you are mixing. So you are not trying to cure one problem and create another one. So those are the things we, on the healthy side of it, we look at before going into juicing. Then another thing is, what do you juice with? That's where our juicers come in.
Right.
We have different types of juicers out there. We have the centrifugal juicers, which most people out there go for because it's very fast. Right. I won't lie you, it's very, very fast. But then when you look at it, like I said earlier, why do you go into juicing? What do you want to derive from it? What are the benefits?
So your goals, your motive, what you want to achieve at the end of the day matters. It determines the appropriate way to juice.
Yes.
Right. So elaborate, please.
So now we have so many juicers in the market. When you want to juice, if you ask yourself and gotten the answer by yourself, why you go into juicing or why you want to, then you ask yourself, which are the good blender or the good juicers I can use to derive that. If you are juicing for health, then you should go for the best.
Okay.
Like I tell people, I posted something on my status. I said we use the best juicers. Somebody was like, which one is the best juicer? I said, don't worry about that. She said, no, I want to because I'm into juicing as well. So tell me you are saying. I said, try best juicers are the best. She wanted me to go further on it. Why do you? Because what I have, I'm juicing what I have is not try best juicers. Right. I said, okay, we have different kinds of juicers. The centrifugal, which is very fast. Within how many seconds you are good to go. But
what is wrong with that?
What is wrong with it is very fast.
And so what happens?
Because it's very fast, when you are juicing, it destroys what you are juicing because it heats up.
Generates a lot of heat.
Yes, a lot of heat.
So your juice becomes hot.
And it destroys the nutrients
all right.
in whatever you are juicing. At the end, you are not getting the benefit of.
You are juicing for health. What you really need is what will promote health.
Yes.
And then you use a very fast centrifugal juicer. And it warms up your juice and destroys the enzymes inside it. So you're not getting the health benefit. You're just enjoying it as a social drink.
Exactly.
Not for health anymore.
Not for health anymore.
Okay. What else with fast juicers? What else?
When it does that, it destroys. It helps in destroying your health as well.
Okay.
It destroys your health.
Because it's more or less the sweetness you are getting.
Yeah, you are not getting the benefit. Then when you come to commercial side of it, the business side of it, you are losing.
How?
Now, if I'm using my masticating juicer to juice a dozen of pineapple, if I'm going to get 20 bottles from it, if you are using that, you are going to get 5 or 10 because most of the nutrients, the fiber goes into.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you use the slow juicers, masticating juicer or triturating juicers, because it's slow and it squeezes out more. So you get more juice. Exactly. So if you are you are selling these things, you get 20 bottles from the same amount of pineapple that will give you maybe 5 to 10 bottles if you are using the fast ones. So the slow juicers give you more juice. Yes. That's the second one. Yeah. And your nutrients are always also preserved. Yeah. Your vitamins, everything is there. Right. Getting the benefits for juicing. Right. So those are the things. So I advise people to go for, it's more expensive. Okay. But then the health benefit outweighs it. So even if somebody, because you see, I'm trying to balance the speed with the health benefits. If somebody is in business and he needs a juicer that will churn out, quick. So they are looking for something fast. And then but you are saying that even though it's fast, but it's not squeezing your produce very dry. So at the end of the day, it's fast, but you are losing because you are not getting enough volume of juice that you should have gotten if you had used a better juicer. And then the other one is those who also are juicing for health. the fast juicers will have destroyed the enzymes, the vitamins, delicate nutrients inside because it heats up.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so that means that it's not achieving the aim for juicing at the end of the day. Thank you very much.
Because most times people walk into your juice bar because they have one challenge or the other. And you said fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and that is what they're expecting to get from you. But at the end, they are not getting that.
So it's not just enough for you to have money and open shop and say, oh, juice bar here, smoothie bar, salad bar, without understanding the science and the arts of, food combination, fruit combination, vegetable combination. I'm aware that when it comes to fruits and vegetables, we have those that are acidic and those that are alkaline. What do you have to say to combining alkaline, acidic?
And the alkaline.
Because my O-level chemistry tells me that when you combine acid with base, you get salt and water. So there's a chemical reaction that's going to go on when you combine acidic and alkaline produce.
When they go, there are some fruit that are very acidic. When you look at them, some people will tell you, don't go close to lemon, don't go close to lime. They are very, very acidic. But then when it goes into the system, not the way they react, they are different in the system. But then combining them is not right. So combining those acidic with the alkaline ones, you have to be careful while combining. That's why I'm saying when you are mixing your fruit combination, when you are juicing, you have to be careful. Understanding it matters. You have to know what you are combining with them so you don't make a mistake. Combine just like someone combining orange and carrots.
Orange is acidic, carrot is alkaline.
So we have to have a better understanding and to avoid a lot of damages. Like I was telling someone the other day, they mix watermelon with so many other things. And I was telling her, I said, no, this is wrong. And she said, no, they are all fruits. I said, fine, they are all, but there are some fruits you don't need to mix together as well.
Right. Why?
Now, your watermelon...
Apart from the acidic alkaline thing,
Now, watermelon, most of these fruits, just like, let me use watermelon and banana. Banana digests very slow. It takes a longer time to digest.
High glycemic index as well.
Now, watermelon digests very fast. Mixing the two of them together doesn't go.
Why?
Because now, their level they run in the system, when you mix two of them together, the banana is going to slow down the process of the watermelon.
And then what happens?
And then it causes a lot of things in your system. Most times you eat and you don't even know where it's coming from. The problem is coming from, but I'm eating healthy. Yes, you are eating healthy.
The watermelon can ferment.
Yeah, it can ferment
because it's slow.
It's slow.
Instead of going rapidly through.
The banana delays the process.
So the person can develop gas and bloating. And he says, but I'm eating healthy. Why am I still having bloating?
Why am I still having it? But the mixture is what is giving you the issue. The problem.
So there are some little things that people need to know when it comes to even eating fruits and vegetables, juicing them or combining them. Thank you very much. We are receiving signals that we need to go on a short break. So at this point, we will go on a very short break. This is Exposé brought to you by the Shepherd's Flock International Church. And we have on set today, Mrs. Glory Ogamba, MD CEO of Gladexxy Global. And she does logistics, she does juicing, she does smoothie making, vegetable salad. She also bakes cake, cookies, bread, and all of them healthy options. Today, she's educating us on little techniques and the science and arts of juicing and fruit and vegetable combinations and what have you. When we come back, we will see some demonstration of how she does her thing. She will show you how to juice, maybe juice tomato, juice carrots, juice cucumber, juice. Some people ask me, they say, you mean there is some juice in carrots? You can get juice from carrots? I say, yeah. You don't add water? I say, no, you don't have to add water. The juice is there, carrot juice, and it's very nice. Okay, so you will show us all the demos. Then thereafter, after the demos, we will come back and continue on the health benefits of juicing. Don't go away. We'll be back very shortly. Hi, Tony Akinyemi is my name, and I've written about 20 books to date. More are in the offing. Out of the 20 published books to my credit, 6 of them are on healthy living. And I want to recommend these resources to you, to access them either digitally online or to get your hard copies. For digital access, you can visit amazon.com or familabooks.com. And for physical copies, you can visit the Shepherd stores at 18 Shogunle Street, Abule Onigbagbo off Mobolaji Bankantoni Way between Eco Hospital and Sheraton Hotel Ikeja to obtain your copy. You can also contact the email address on the screen or the telephone number or send a WhatsApp message and you'll be guided as to where to get any of the copies. God bless you as you access these resources. They will inform you and the information will help to transform your health and that of your family as well as that of the people in your sphere of influence. God bless you and thank you.
Good evening and welcome to our juicing part. I'm here this evening to tell us to teach us how to extract our juices, our fruits and our vegetables. So this evening we have different types of juicers, but I'm going to concentrate on just 2 types, which is my centrifugal juicer and my slow juicers, which is a masticating juicers, but I call it my health juicers. Now you may be wondering what's the difference between the centrifugal and the masticating juicers. Now the centrifugal juicers are the fast juicers. They don't wait for anything. They take seconds to extract whatever you have to extract. But then the thing is that they don't do the real job. They don't really extract them as much as you can. And there are a lot of things they cannot do for you. Unlike our masticating juicers, they take time to juice whatever you put in them, not allowing air to trap into them. They bring out all the nutrients you need. They don't waste. You don't have any waste with our slow juicers. This is my Green Star juicer, this is my Slow Star, and this is the Shine. If you can't afford this because this is the baba of it, or if you can't afford this, you can afford the Slow Star. If you can't afford the Slow Star, hello, you can do this. So everybody is involved in this matter. With this, you can extract as much liquid as you can with your ugu, your celery, your parsley. These are the things people wonder when you tell them green vegetables. They are wondering what are the vegetables you can get out of these things. With your slow juicers, with your tri-best juicers, you can do a whole lot with this. As little as both your apples, instead of buying whatever you see out there, you can actually juice your apple from here. So now I'll be showing you how to juice your pumpkin leaf, our ugu here in Nigeria, with our Green Star juicer. And I'll be juicing our carrots and cucumber as well. This is my carrots, this is my cucumber. I'll be juicing them in my Green Star juicer. So I'm putting my ugu right now. You see the way it's going, very easy. This is where my fiber, the chaff, is going to be coming out, and the juice will be coming in here. As you can see, this is the chaff coming out, the fiber. So now I'm done with the juicing of the pumpkin leaf. This is the fiber. You can see there is nothing you can get out of it. For me that doesn't like waste, I can still add it to my smoothie or to my soup, whatever I'm making, I can still add this there. Now, this is my ugu juice. You can see how greenish it is. Tell me what else you need to where else you can get your fiber for your chlorophyll from, if not from here. This is your plant-based, and you can only do this, only get this with this kind of juicer, your slow juicers. Your green star juicer, your tri-best is the best to go. Okay, now we'll be doing the same thing to our carrots. So for your vision, your clear sight, you can never go wrong with your carrot juice. Indulge in it, drink as much as you can, mix it up a little with your cucumber, you are good to go. Very, very good for your vision. So our carrot juice is ready. This is the fiber, the chaff that I got from it. You can see how dry it is. Now this chaff, you might be asking me, are you going to waste this? No. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use it for something else. I will use it for my cake. Yes. So you can see this is a carrot juice. No water added. Your pure carrot juice. Not like the packaged one you buy out there. We deal on health and we juice for your health. So for the carrot, I'll add a little of my cucumber. So you can see the difference when it comes to masticating juicers. Your Green Star, your tri-best juicers, they give you the best. You can't get any liquid out of it after juicing. And you are not losing anything because all your nutrients, all the minerals you need to get from it, you've extracted all of them out. Nothing is left. Unlike the other centrifugal juicers, you can't juice your carrot with it. You can't get anything, just pieces it. You can't get that. Even when it tries to, it cannot extract your nutrients out of whatever you are juicing with it. So for our pineapple juice, I'm going to be using the Solo Star. This is my already peeled pineapple. It's a matter of choice, and you can see the way I peel it. I didn't peel it completely. Most times I peel it, all I do, I wash it very well with my vinegar, my white vinegar, baking soda, or your fruit wash. You can wash it very well, scrub it very well with your brush, and go ahead to cut it and juice everything together. You don't necessarily need to peel it. When you peel it, you don't peel it, it's still going to give you the same thing, but the ones you don't peel give you more because the bark you are wasting actually contains a lot of nutrients as well. So, but for this class, I just peeled it slightly do this. So I'm going to be juicing it. You can see this is so noiseless as well. You can juice anywhere you are without interference. You can see how the chaff is coming out, very dry. There is no pop at all in it, no pop at all. You can see very dry. No any other juicer will do this for you. You can see. kind of juicers we use, we don't need to remove the core of the pineapple because this is very good. This is where you get your bromelain from. Very, very good for the treatment of cough. We don't remove anything. There is no waste. Wow, you can see our pineapple juice is ready. No water added to it, nothing. The only thing you can add to this is your ginger or whatever you want to add to it. But as you can see, this is your fresh extracted pineapple juice. This is what we have here. See how rich it is, the same way it is. And then, when we are doing all these things, we go for the best. We make, like the pineapple I use right now is called the bended pineapple here in Nigeria, the Queen's pineapple. We go for the best. We source our products from the local markets and farms.
Welcome back. This is Exposé. What we need is not more medication, but more education. For the best prescription is knowledge. To be informed is to be transformed. And to be uninformed is to be deformed. Mrs. Glory Ogamba is with us on Exposé today. This is her second time around. She's the MD CEO of Gladexxy Global Ventures. Welcome to Exposé one more time. And we want to now talk about why juice. Why should people juice? Why not just eat your fruits straight away? Why not just eat your vegetables straight away? What are the benefits of juicing? That is one. Then number two, specific to health conditions, certain health conditions. How does juicing support the different health conditions? So let's start with, why do you have to juice in the first place? Why not just eat your produce the way they came from the garden?
Thank you, sir. Why do we juice?
Right.
Yeah, we juice because we want to have enough of it.
We want to concentrate, the active ingredients.
Yeah, the
right.
active ingredients. And then if I ask you to chew carrots, how many can you chew?
To get the amount of active ingredients you need. Maybe beta-carotene or things like that. So juicing, first of all, helps to concentrate the nutrients, the active ingredients, so that when you drink it, it gives you therapeutic doses.
Exactly, sir.
Good.
Yeah.
Number two?
So number two, we choose, let me take this scenario of someone in the hospital who is very sick and doesn't have that strength to chew or to eat, and need energy immediately fast.
Okay.
That is where juice comes in.
Right.
Comes in very, very handy, because the body digestive system is another work you are giving the system, your body.
So the juice is more or less like pre-digested.
Exactly.
Okay.
You take your juice, you go straight to work, and what is the problem? I want to fix it now.
Within minutes, it's absorbed. It's in your bloodstream, circulating around, giving you energy, and also supplying the vitamins and minerals. All right. All right. Good. So, do we juice only, or can we also eat the fruits and vegetables sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes it's good you can do that.
So which means both?
Both are very, very good.
Because I am thinking, when you juice, you're actually eliminating the fiber, and we need the fiber for bowel movement.
Yes, we need that. That is where our smoothie comes in.
Okay.
Yes, that is where our smoothie comes in, because when you are juicing, you are extracting all the fibers, you are removing them, and you are like, okay, I'm juicing, and sometimes I find it difficult to use the toilet. I can't do this, I can't do that. Now, in smoothie, we are not wasting
You're not removing the fiber.
We are not removing the fiber.
So you're blending everything together.
Everything together. The fiber is helping your digestive system.
Right.
So you are, and another thing about smoothie and juicing, I can't conclude this discussion today without including the children in this talk.
Okay.
Because that is where most people find it difficult. They are telling you, you're asking me to take juice in the morning, first thing, an empty stomach. What about my children? What happens to them?
Right.
Yeah, in that area, like when my children were growing up, the best thing breakfast I can do for them was smoothie.
Okay.
I bring in different things into my blender and because they are very filling.
Right. And these children are growing.
These children
they need
are
a lot of
nutrients and vitamins.
And calories
so
and whatever.
You can just smoke them up in your blender and they are good to go.
So that would be like the starting point for the day.
For the day.
Exactly. And then by mid-morning,
they
can then go for mid-morning snack or things like that before lunch.
Yes.
Great. So juicing, smoothie making. Then we talked last week about nut milk. And whatever. So all these are liquefied forms of ingesting our fruits and vegetables. Yes, right. And it's also fun. I mean, very, very fun to drink those things. I mean, can you give us a few examples of smoothie recipes? What and what should I combine to make my smoothie?
Okay, like I said last week, my tiger nut milk, almond milk, coconut milk, I love using them for base in my smoothie. When I have my tiger nuts or any of those nut milk, I put them in my blender, get my banana. If you have now let me give you one interesting one. Oats.
Okay.
Now what I do in the night, you soak your oats overnight.
Okay.
And it has to be your healthy oats anyway. Your
what
GMO
do you mean by okay?
Yeah, your GMO free oats.
All right.
Yeah, so I soak them overnight. At times when soaking, I can add almond or any nuts.
Okay.
Any nuts that is handy, anything I have, I can soak them and in the morning put my tiger nut milk, pour in the oats. If I have banana, avocado, any pawpaw,
right,
just throw it in there and you are good to go.
To make your smoothie.
To make my smoothie. If you have the personal blender or you after blending, just cover and on your way as you are going.
All right.
Very,
all
very
right.
easy.
Great. Okay, let's look at specific medical conditions and in relation to the different vegetables and fruits, juices and smoothies. For prostate health, for example, which of these fruits or vegetables do you think can serve to nourish the prostate and prevent prostate disorders in men?
It's something very common, something we deal with every blessed day. Very cheap to get. Our tomatoes.
Wow.
Some people might be wondering, hello, what are you talking about? But yes, your tomatoes. Your tomatoes, they are very, very good
for the prostate.
Especially those of us that have husbands around us, men around us. You know, it's very, very good. It helps. All you need to do, get your tomatoes, wash it when you are buying. Reverend said something some time ago, and I'm still wondering. I go to my 12, I buy my basket of tomatoes, very strong. I wash them, put in my fridge, and the next day I'm seeing those little white things on it. And Reverend said, throw them away.
Because that's mold. You know, that white thing is mold.
Yeah.
And mold is one of the most toxic producing substances in the world.
Yeah.
They produce aflatoxin, they produce pores that, I mean, it can destroy the liver, it can cause all kinds of problems. That's why I said, when you see those white things on your tomato, please don't joke with it.
Yeah.
That's mold, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you have to be careful of that when you are choosing your tomatoes to blend. So make sure you don't choose those. Look for those strong, we call it just tomatoes. So look for those fine just tomatoes, blend, put them in your juicer or your blender.
J-O-S.
Yes, just from the Jos Plateau. Yeah, exactly. So
Great.
Yes, they are the best we have around here in Nigeria.
Are you marketing for Plateau State?
No. I'm
anyway,
marketing for the best.
Nigeria is really blessed. We have all kinds of climates, all kinds of arable land for agriculture, and different states have different peculiar kind of farm produce that they can generate. Plateau State in particular. And then when you come to Benue State in Nigeria, that's another food basket. Yams and all kinds of root vegetables. Nigeria is blessed. Nigeria is blessed. I just pray that we will be able to harness all of these things for the prosperity of the citizenry. Anyway, that's a digression.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about tomato juice for prostate health.
Yes, so that is one good thing around us that we can actually use. And the thing is that you don't even have to wait until when you are sick to do these things. These are things we can prevent them, because prevention really is better than when you want to manage a sickness. So it's better that once a week, and maybe every day, if you can't do it every day, every other day, or 2 or 3 times in a week, we do that. It's very, very good. It helps a lot.
Great. Now, so that's tomato. What about cabbage, cucumber, beetroot, ugu?
Cabbage is very good for cleansing. Like, I tell people, eat it like your life depends on it. Yes. One thing you can't go wrong. So when it comes to cabbage and watermelon, I love them a lot, because we are not just taking them, even when you are malnourished, you are taking them, and they are more of water, so they are very good. They help to cleanse your system, kidney stone and all, whatever. Then when you talk about the ugu, the beetroot, for your blood tonic, so many people are looking for the best tonic in the market. While it's right there in your kitchen, lying there looking at you. I once have beetroot in my freezer because when I go to my 12, I buy a lot of them. It was just at a time I was just, somebody called me, my sister is having blood shortage. I don't know what to do. They want to do blood transfusion, this, that. I said, just calm down, I'm coming. All I needed to do was just get to go and beetroots, blend 2 of them. I called her, I said, come and carry this thing. She came and I said, don't give anything, just let's try it, let's just see. Are you sure? I said, let's just try it. So within 2 days, the doctor was like, what did you do?
Beetroot juice and ugu juice. That's pumpkin leaves.
Yes, sir.
Right. Just juice them raw. Mix them together and drink over a 2-day period. I had a similar experience with one other person. This time a man. Actually, he had an armed robbery attack, and the robbers actually macheted him. And he lost a lot of blood. And he also, just did the ugu juice. Beetroot juice, and drank it over a 3-day period. Wow. His blood, the PCB level just went up. Particularly when you add vitamin B12 and folic acid to it. That also helps a lot.
It helps a lot. So these are the little things we have right under our nose that we look. And another thing, so many people have seen someone that told me that after juicing, you have to boil it a bit. I'm like, for what?
Okay, I've heard that too. They say, we don't drink raw ugu juice, so you have to boil it, it will affect your liver, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, I have taken it for years. It has not affected anything. As long as
it's destroyed, when you boil it, you are even destroying
the nutrients
in there.
It's the mentality of pasteurization. So when you pasteurize, you kill all the
and tell you it's a form of preservative as well. It keeps it for a longer
I think we'll talk about that when we come back from this short break. Don't go away.
How far can you go on your own? How fast can you run on your own? We take you far. We take you high. We make it fast. Divine Impact Summit takes you far, gives you speed. DIS, where divinity meets humanity. Maranatha, the King is coming soon. DIS 2022.
Have you been through stuffs and you survived? Guess what? It's time to set your world on fire. You never know who needs your light, your warmth, and courage. You are a survivor, and that's amazing. I Am a Survivor is of Anthony Akinyemi's newest book. Hurry now, grab a copy from the TSF bookstore.
Welcome back. This is still Exposé, brought to you by the Shepherd's Flock International Church. I'm your regular host, Tony Akinyemi. And we've been talking with Mrs. Glory Ogamba, Chairman, CEO, MD, everything rolled into one of Gladexxy Global Ventures. The company is into juicing, smoothie making, salad making, baking, consulting on healthy living. They can come to your house and do trainings for your chef, for your cook, or if it's for yourself, madam, the Minister for Kitchen Affairs. They can come around and do some training to help you to set up your kitchen, help you identify tools and equipment that you need to get for your kitchen, like dehydrators, smoothie makers, juicing machines, yogurt makers, water purifiers, and different kind of things. They can help you set it up. And if you also want to come to their facility to train, they do short-term trainings, 2 days to 1 week, to put you through all of this so that you can begin to make cookies for your children, bake bread at home for your family, make smoothies and juices instead of feeding your children with the dirty dozen and disease promoters, things that compromise health. You can do a total turnaround and transformation. Gladexxy Global Ventures. She's a graduate of our institute, Rafa Institute of Healthy Living. And we'll be talking about sourcing for your produce now. For people who live in other climes, maybe in Europe, North America, maybe even some part of Africa, like South Africa, what have you. You go to the grocery stores, to the supermarkets, to the malls, and you find all your produce well labeled. Okay? The commercial ones, the genetically modified ones, the organic ones, so you can select the one you really want to buy. First, I want you to talk to our viewers on which of these is the best, the organic, the commercial, or the GMO. Then, here in Nigeria, where you and I live, there is no food labeling anywhere. That's one of the things that I expect our lawmakers, our legislators, to help us to work on. They should begin to legislate to compel food producers and manufacturers, farmers, to label their products very well so that consumers can know precisely what they are buying. If you grow organic, let me know this vegetable, this fruit is organic. If it was grown with pesticides and herbicides and fertilizers, let me know that this is commercially grown. And if it is genetically modified seed that you use, let me also know that this is GMO. That is called food labeling, proper food labeling. So now you go into the Nigerian market, nothing is labeled. How do you go about it so that you don't end up trying to live healthy and now you are buying stuff that are actually going to end up destroying your health? Right, help us.
Yeah, that is one area that we've been battling here, but we have to make do with what we have.
Right.
Yeah, so what we do is, I don't advise people to go to the big supermarket to search for those things. Yes, because if you see Nigeria, I don't know, we have a lot. God has really blessed our land with a lot of things. But there's this mentality of the foreign things are always better. We have it.
I'm with you on that. Very much.
We always have that the foreign things.
We have to look inward. Yeah, homegrown solutions.
Homegrown things. I once have an ugu in my house.
I have ugu in my compound right now.
Yeah, I grow them. I juice a lot. All those things, I pack them into my flour.
I have these pots that I filled with earth and I grew ugu on them right in my house. I have water leaf in my compound.
These are the things we can do, but we don't do that. We are looking for the
exotic, imported
white man's. So most times when you go to those big supermarkets, that is what you get there.
And some of them
are actually GMOs, non-organic.
Genetically modified.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because in our institute, we do not support genetically modified food. We don't.
Yeah. And most
for many reasons that time will not permit us to discuss. Yes, maybe one episode we can get some of these experts. I mean, one of my friends, Dr. Patrick Ijewere, is an expert on that. Maybe one of these days we'll bring him on set to come and have this conversation.
Yeah, so the only way we try to do that is by going to the local markets.
Okay.
We have the My 12 markets. We have the K2 markets.
For those living in Lagos.
For those living in Lagos. Then if you are outside Lagos but still in Nigeria, please patronize those women that bring direct from the farm. Even though now what our government is doing is helping them to bring fertilizers and what are good.
And genetically modified seeds as well.
Now, someone in Benue was telling me of a seed that was given to them, that they planted it, they were very happy, the harvest was rich, yes, but the next season, they couldn't use those things again. Because
they are called terminal or terminator seeds. Yeah. Terminator seeds. You buy the seed from the biotechnology company. In fact, that seed, by the way, is also patented. Okay? And then you grow it, you have your harvest. You think you get seeds from that harvest to plant in the next planting season. It will not grow. It will not do well. So you are forced to go back to buy the seed from them again. So they are in control of the seeds. And that way, they are in control of the food production chain. And if we allow one company or two to get us on the jugular, that means that they can hold us to ransom anytime. Traditionally, farmers preserve their own seed and they keep planting season after season after season. When you go GMO, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. As far as that is concerned.
And seriously, those things are health destroyers.
Right.
They are really health destroyers. So what I advise people is go to your local market, wherever you are in Nigeria, we have them.
So how to source for the produce, how to clean them up, and how to make sure that you reduce the toxic load at the end of the day. And so when you juice them or you make them into smoothie and what have you. Now let's round up again. They are signaling to us now with vegetable salads. You want to say a word on vegetable salads and the importance of eating salads regularly?
Yeah, a little on that, because when you talk about salad in Nigeria, people think salad is carrots, cabbage, cucumber. Yes.
Maybe they're thinking of coleslaw.
That is most time when you see salad, but salad is more than that. Salad is a whole food.
Right.
It's food. I play someone on 1 week salad and hello, how do you want me to go about that? I said, eat it in the morning. I said, no, in the morning, juice it. No, put it inside your blender.
Blend it and drink.
Blend it, drink it.
That's blended salad.
In the morning, eat it. In the afternoon, eat it raw. In the night, eat it. She said, no, I will be hungry. I said, no, when you have a lot of nutrients, you're still added to eat and all the vegetables. And she tried it for the 4th day. The 2nd day, she said, wow, this is serious.
I'm coping.
Wow, this is really nice. It's really filling. It's really, so, and we have to be careful more in washing those vegetables.
Good. So we've talked about nut milk, talked about juices, we talked about smoothies, we talked about pastries, we talked about vegetable salads, all these wonderful things incorporated into the family's menu. We go a long way in improving the health of the family. We want to say a big thank you to Mrs. Glory Ogamba, MD, C.E.O Gladexxy Global Ventures, Logistics and Healthy Living Products, Consultants, and whatever. Thank you for coming, and we want to thank our viewers also for spending your evening with us today. If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, there is a subscribe button there. Before you go, just click on that subscribe button right away. Yeah. And then you see the thumbs up sign also there. Yeah. Just give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this particular episode. And after watching it, there's also a button that says share. You can click on that and share this video with your friends, your families, your colleagues, and your enemies. And your enemies will become your friends when they watch this video, because it will bless them, definitely. All right. And if you are watching on Facebook, all you need to do is to like us on Facebook, and you'll be prompted each time that we come on air so you don't miss another episode. We also have a catalog of past episodes right there on YouTube. You can always go back there anytime and watch all of those episodes. Exposé with Tony Akinyemi is where we bring you information, where we expose relevant pieces of truth for your healthy living, for your wellness, for your well-being. And we believe that it's been a very exciting evening today. We thank Mrs. Ogamba, and we thank all of you, our viewers. Please tell your friends and neighbors that they should join us every Monday. And it promises to always be a wow and interesting time. I'm your regular host, Tony Akinyemi. Don't forget, what we need is not more medication, but more education. For the best prescription is knowledge. You'd like to say bye-bye to our viewers before we go?
Thank you very much, everyone, for having us today.
And give us your contact details again.
Yeah. 080-3454-5059. 080-3454-5059. God bless you.
And where are you located in Lagos, Nigeria?
I'm in Bagada.
Bagada, okay. Bagada, Lagos. All right. Those who are in Lagos know where Bagada is. So please contact Gladexxy. We'll be very glad to work with you. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you next Monday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening and a beautiful week ahead of you. Maranatha.
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 Maranatha. Maranatha.
Maranatha.
Maranatha.
Maranatha.
Maranatha.
The King. The King.
The King.
The King.
The King. The King.
The King.
The King is coming soon.
Hallelujah.
Discover fundamental truth that will transform your health and empower you to live a life void of sicknesses in this new book by Reverend Tony Akinyemi, Nature vs. Nurture. Get a copy to experience it for yourself. Please visit TSS Bookshop now to grab a copy.